What's up, guys? I don't know how to make non-cringy intros, so pop, pop, pop. Hey, guys. So this is episode 11. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the content. I'm sorry for my clicky keys. I'm sorry for my bad lighting sometimes. Stuff changes. So yeah, enjoy. So today, and by today I mean on this episode, what we are going to try to focus on is, now that we have the castle actually built and functioning, I mean, there's not much functioning, but what we're going to do on today's episode is start to put more stuff in our little city. After what seems like forever, I only got back with, a couple dogs, you know? I tamed a bunch of wolves. I went kind of far and found nothing of great value. There's lots of mushroom biomes and just dumb biomes and swamp biomes. I don't know why, but this whole world is just full of swamp biomes and fat stack mushroom biomes. I'm going to, whenever Damien and JP get on, we're going to try to find a village and that kind of thing. For now, I have some dogs. This is the first update. Nothing that exciting is happening right now, but let's keep rolling. A little bit of an update. I came back from my long journey to find a village. From that, I found a desert village, 2 desert temples. Nothing was really in the desert temples, so I kind of just ignored those. There's like a couple emeralds. I found the village. I created another portal that goes from the village, or in proximity to the village, to our home realm, or portal. So now we have that connection, so hopefully next thing we can do is actually start transporting villagers over into this area. I know that right there looks horrendous. I'm very aware. JP destroyed some of the sugarcane, and it's all his fault. Over here, I also brought back some bees. They're all sleeping. I don't know exactly if this hive right here and here, if they have bees in them, but I know that these two have a total of 4 bees named JP, Jonas, Damien, and of course this one all by herself is Mia Khalifa. We love Mia Khalifa in this realm. Okay, so little update. Damien and I did a lot of work in the Nether. Not really a lot of work, but we kind of connected a couple villages, made a couple portals. We connected the one guardian temple we found in the episode about the adventure. Don't know if you guys remember that one. We kind of sang a little bit of a happy tune. So we did that, and now our plan is to get some villagers, maybe try to find a cartographer, so that way we can finally go to a woodland mansion or something of that sort. But as of right now, I'm clearing out a bunch of dirt because we're going to cover up the village and we're going to add some stuff to the village. So this is going to be a dirt montage. Everybody loves those. So, not going to be talking too much. This is just going to be a speedy speed, so go, go, go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So I just want to talk about some future plans about this whole like thing that we're doing that we call YouTube. So right now what we're doing is we're finishing up this series, and we're going to make this just a one-off little kind of thing. We're gonna keep playing on this world. Okay, there's some villagers. There's gonna be a one-off type of world, and we're gonna kind of play on it every once in a while, but it's not gonna be something that we record. It's going to be something that we just play for fun on our own time, and we will update every once in a while. But other than that, this is just a now thing, and we don't really have too many plans after we film the next 5 episodes. The way the next 5 episodes are probably going to go is a lot of stuff to do with building more parts of our base while we just kind of prep for fighting the Ender Dragon, fighting the Wither, fighting the Guardian Temple, all that kind of stuff. And once we defeat the Ender Dragon, that's kind of it for the entirety of this little series we have here. After that, we hope to play some other games, do some other stuff. I mean, we'll still play Minecraft. We might still make Minecraft videos, but maybe not exactly Minecraft videos like we're making now. Probably not the series. We might make like building videos, things like that. Just more basic kind of videos. And also, we are going to start another Minecraft series, which I guess kind of goes against what I just said. But this Minecraft series is more of a story series. It's on John Paul's channel. His channel is Dead Alive in HD. We're making a Jurassic Park series because John Paul's a big nerd about dinos, and we all really like playing Minecraft. JP really likes playing modded Minecraft, and he really wants to make this server a thing. So we've all decided that we're gonna make a series. We're all gonna make a series out of that. It's gonna be called. We don't know what's gonna be called yet, actually. I want it to be called Jurassic Park, but he doesn't want to rip it off. And so that's what we're gonna do after this. We're gonna put a lot of work into that. That's only going up on John Paul's channel, so you can find him at Dead Alive in HD. He actually has a lot of videos because he's a big old nerd, and that's about it for this little montage. I don't know if this is gonna be the full length, but I just want to talk about the future because we haven't really planned out any other series after this. We know that we kind of want to make some series that I'm not gonna name right now just because they haven't been finalized yet. We don't know exactly if that's what we want to do, and we haven't really started the whole like ideating of new series yet because we're finishing up this semester of college. We're finishing up a bunch of stuff. It's been a very hectic time. We all have pretty bad schedules when compared to each other. So after we're done with this semester, it's going to be smooth sailing. We're going to upload more, hopefully, and we're going to start recording other series because this series should be done really not too long after the semester's over, because we only have about 5 more episodes left, and yeah, that's really all she wrote. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. This should be the end of the montage. I'll probably make it the end of the montage, but hope you guys are enjoying. Back to the episode. Let's see what's happening right now. We created this game in these evenly spaced holes to see who can nonstop jump and get across. It's not the hardest game, but sometimes you fall in the hole. It's kind of satisfying. Let's see if I can. Oh, there you go. So, what have we done? Well, since you last saw us, we finished filling in the grass. You might be asking, why did we put grass over our thing? And I did explain it, but let me tell you.
Tell us.
The plan is Damien is going to build a wall around the entirety of this land, basically from our little bridge over there and following these barriers on the outskirts. I don't know if we've really shown these, but we kind of just put them there. Damien's going to put a wall surrounding our base, and then we're going to turn this into a little town. So we're going to turn this into like a little center, all that kind of jazz. So it's not going to be grass. It's mainly going to be like stone walkways and that sort of stuff. And we're also going to add more buildings, anything like that, just to jazz up the town. But as of right now, this is the end of this night of Minecraft. So, yeah. Damien, do you want to update them on anything?
Well, you see, JP's tower is going to need a lot of construction. My house needs to be moved. And Jonas fell in a hole. That's all, folks.
Alrighty. Night, boys. And I am back. So, last time. Let me fix my hair real quick, actually. What the heck? Oh, was that good? That's better. I have been up to some things, my gamers. What are these things? Well, you'll find out after this loads. It usually takes a bit. I've been working on a test world for a bit, doing different type of test builds for our new square in our little town. As you saw in the last clip, we raised up the ground to about 6 blocks or 8 blocks, something like that, higher. So it's all flat with the houses, so it's going to look a little bit better. What we're about to do, probably in the next clip or a clip or two, is we're actually going to... Well, wait one second. We're going to start rebuilding every single one of our houses that we had from the beginning. Kind of sad. Damien's house kind of basic, so he's okay with doing that. Mine is a bunch of trees. I've already gotten rid of enough houses. I'm ready to go to my next one. But JP's a little sad. He has to get rid of his big old tower. That's a lot to get rid of for him. But he's up for it. He had no qualms with doing that. Yeah. But what progress have I done? Well, so this is based off the test world I did. This is the actual world we're in. So I still need to fill this with water. But looky what we have here. So I hope it's apparent. This right here is the letter B. And over here is the number 3. Not the letter 3, the number 3. You heard it here right first, folks. So we probably talked about it in prior episodes. We probably like referenced it and stuff like that. But this right here is a bingo ball that says B3. Why do we have a bingo ball that says B3? So originally our YouTube channel, we had one joint YouTube channel called the Bingo Bango Bandits. This was a while ago. This was back in 2014, 2015, 2016. We only uploaded 3 videos ever, and we had the hopes of making YouTube videos and all that kind of jazz, but we never actually stuck with it. So we'll always know ourselves as Los Bingo Bango Bandits, and we'll always be categorized by this B3. That's why we call it Bandit Land. That's why we call ourselves the Bandits. But our origin story is the Los Bingo Bango Bandits. So this is the bingo ball. This is going to be turned into a fountain. I just need to fill it with water. The ground's going to look better. This is going to look better. I just need to finish filling this in and all that jazz. I need Damien and JP's opinions. Yes. This is the progress I've made. I think it ties the castle much, much better into everything else we have, because it kind of ties in the theme of just stone. Because that's, I feel like, not stone, like the medieval kind of theme that we have, which is stone, spruce wood, lanterns, just keeping it very, I don't know what the words, not non-modern, I don't know how else to put it, but yes, I was about to say my catchphrase, but yeah, I hate when I say that. So this is a bingo ball in the middle. This is what I've been up to. In the next clip, you're going to see we're going to have a little bit of a challenge up next. The challenge is going to be for us 3 all to build new houses and to see who can build the best house. It doesn't really matter who can build the best house. If we had to rank ourselves, Damien and I would definitely be about equal. I would say I might be slightly better at building than Damien, but JP's just something. As you can see, this is Damien's build. This is my build. The castle was, for the most part, it was my design. I designed the front walls, the side walls, the roofs. But Damien really is the one who did the towers. I kind of like mentioned some things, but for the most part, it was all him for the towers. So yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting to see who can make the best little house. We're all going to prepare houses beforehand in our own little test worlds, but yes, it's going to be exciting. That's going to be the next clip. Roll it. This here's a memorandum. I think that's the word. Of this house. If you remember back, way back. Horses are being dumb. Anyways, way back. Just over here, I had my original house. I tore it down because it was a copy of Damien's. Flat land, just a bed. Almost died many times from creepers. Then there was the great barrel that really was going to be something, but it was also one of the worst ideas I've ever had. So then, what more basic than using trees as my entire house? This house has been good. This house has been great. But this house has not been great. I think that's the phrase. This house is going to be torn down. Moments from now. Or moments from now in the video. I don't know when Damien and JP are getting on. But moments from now, this house will be no longer. And I'll be going on to my next phase of life. Then you got this ugly thing. There's been many deaths caused due to this. Mainly JP's, but so many deaths. So many. It's also ugly. It also took us so much time to do the elevator every time we broke it. Damien's house, I'll miss it. It's been here since day one. I mean, it's been here the same time as JP's, but this right here is the classic. This makes me feel like I just hopped into the server on episode 1. But it's time to move past that. It's time to be real men now, for all of us, all 3 of us. So, with that, Godspeed, old house of Damien's. Godspeed, big tower that was once a penis. And Godspeed, trees. Yes. Godspeed. This is gonna take a sec. Oh, this is painful. So I'm recording right now, just so everybody knows we did this legit and not with the cheats. We did not use the cheats. You mine those two, I'll mine these two.
With these, like...
Yeah, the ones that you already started mining. Oh gosh. It's been done. The house is gone. Let's stand in like a triangular formation. JP, that's not... No, go on the other side of the sand. JP, do you want to start us off?
It was a nice base. Except it wasn't.
This here, today, is the memorandum of John Paul's base. Okay, JP, don't hit the block till we're ready. Damien, don't hit the block till we're ready. On this day, we were...
Alright, screw it, it's going down.
We remember this base as what it used to be. The tower, the beacon of not hope, but despair. It goes down now, almost like an icon of our generation. At least the generation that is these episodes. Once all these sand blocks hit the ground, that is the end of the tower that was John Paul's Tower. Rest in peace, and may it be. Okay! We have challenge time. Challenge time.
Challenge time.
What are we doing right now? Oh. What we're doing right now is we're going to have a building challenge. Damien, John Paul, and myself all have built buildings in our creative test worlds. And so now we will build them and decide whose is the best of them all. Whoever wins, we don't know a prize yet. We'll figure that out when somebody wins. If it's me, they probably won't give me anything. If it's Damien, we probably won't give him anything. But if it's JP, Cookie. Ooh, yeah, we can make cookies. Ooh, the losers have to make cookies for the winners. So, if you can't tell, our entire base area is kind of a medieval theme / old timey. Haha. So, what we are doing is we're building stylized houses to fit this town, since none of our bases before really fit the theme. So, Damien, do you have anything you want to say about this good old challenge?
I just want to say that JP and Jonas did not let me know that they were doing useful buildings beforehand, so my house will be out of place. But at this point, it's too late.
It's your turn to have the out-of-place building.
So my house will be out of place, but it is what it is.
Makes you special. I would know.
Okay, boys, let the building... Actually, you guys won't see any. You guys won't see any of this. See you on the next update. Okay, let's go with JP's first.
Yeah, JP's. Woo!
Well, it's just... Okay.
Look at how gorgeous my house is.
Okay,
Woo!
wait. Damien, let's back up. Let's come back to back in front of JP's base.
I'm recording now.
Okay, no, don't look at it yet. Just come back.
Welcome to my nice house. Look at how nice it is.
Okay, JP, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh. It's a house. Oh.
So how do I get inside? Oh, okay. It's literally a blacksmith. Then we go up the staircase.
Oh wow.
Wow. Oh, you got ender chest? Iron. Don't mind if I do.
Hey.
Okay.
Honestly, for JP, I give this a thumbs up for me.
I give it a thumbs up. My biggest qualm though is you're the blacksmith, but you have no blast furnaces or I don't know.
Well, I haven't gotten those yet. I don't know how to make
My biggest qualm is that it's not even a super smelter. You didn't even put the effort. I bet you didn't even know what a super smelter is.
What is it, like a hopper and?
Yeah,
no,
so
it's like when you. It's a lot of hoppers and a lot of mine carts, and you can mine a whole bunch of things really fast.
Well, I can set that up. Don't worry.
So also, I would say maybe I don't know. I like this. I like your idea of how this is set up. This little stair system. But So, you guys might be wondering why the last clip ended at JP's house and never showed either Damien or I's house. So basically, I ran out of storage. Didn't realize I ran out of storage. We recorded a bunch. Damien built basically the front of a house. He tore that down because he didn't like how it looked. And then I built my house. So the general ruling was I didn't finish my house. Damien didn't finish his house completely. JP's the only one who finished his house completely. So JP won. He got to pick one piece of armor from each of us. So he took my helmet, my old one. So I replaced it with XX Cool Hat XX, because I had to. So right now, Damien is rebuilding his base, making something new. I don't exactly know what's happening, so yeah. The idea that we have right now is each of our bases has some sort of function. So JP's base is the blacksmith, and if you come over here, you might have this is kind of new. He added a super smelter. This is a new addition. Damien said that in order to make it a true blacksmith, he should probably add that. So he did today. So he worked hard on that. So let me show you my house. I added something today. So we've worked a lot, played a lot today. And so this right here is my house. We each had a theme for our houses. JP's is the blacksmith. Mine is the tavern. Damien's is going to be, I think, some sort of like enchanting house. I don't exactly know. He hasn't told us yet. So this is the front of my little tavern. And you come in here. It's a tiny little tavern. Nothing too crazy. It has a little table, has little mugs, a little storage. Then you come back to the back room. Ooh, there's something. So yesterday, this is where my build stopped. It took me a while to put the dirt down and actually just get all the stuff down. It looks like it's a small area, but it kind of it took a little bit, and it was super late last night. So you come down here, and then you get to this. So this is going to be like the makeshift speakeasy kind of thing. That's what I like to think of it as. And the reason why we're doing this themes of houses is because we want this to be our main base up here. We spent so much time on it. We want this to be our main base. So we're probably going to put a lot of work into this and probably take out the boat. The reason we're going to do that is because right now with the boat in it, the boat takes up a lot of space and it really has no function. No function the slightest. So we're probably going to take this out and make this a huge storage system and just our main central area. Then down here we're going to have our little shops and that sort of thing. Because maybe someday we're thinking about adding... Man, he's shooting at me. Adding other people onto the server, which we'll talk about later on. We don't know who, maybe our friends, maybe other people. Just to have people on here and actually have some sort of community. Yeah, so this is the other entrance of the speakeasy. So... yeah, it's kind of obvious. There's a big archway. It's pretty just in the open, but it's kind of a cool little grass nook that gets you into here. And so Damien always talks about me going overboard in lamps. I really like lamps, and if it's too much, you can close some of them. Yeah, so this is what I built. I didn't finish this yesterday. I built literally down to this block, and there was nothing down here except for a little hallway of stone. So, we all voted that we liked mine the best, but since it was incomplete, JP had to get the win. And so JP has always been known as the person who's not the best of building out of all of us, but we were really impressed. Honestly, as a house, this reminds me of the blast furnace in Terraria, the adamantiumite furnace. So I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's really all we've worked on. I completed the square a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to add more texture or anything around here. We got another villager. After JP won, we actually finally turned whatever the zombie's name was into a functioning villager, and so he is our mending book dude. So JP has gotten his trade down to about 5 emeralds for a mending book, and so we've just been grinding that out. If you see, I have mending on not all of my stuff, but for the most part I have mending on a lot of my items. And so yeah, that's basically all for this episode. We've done a lot, but we've also not really done too much. We're gonna have one more episode after this that's gonna be just kind of wrapping up the little town. Damien's gonna add a big wall around the outside, and we're just gonna add various buildings. I think I'm gonna add a stable for all the horses, even though it seems like there's one dying every time we get on the server. We're gonna add a stable. That's gonna be pretty cool. Also, if you saw, this little area is kind of in quarantine. At some point, we're going to turn that into some actual productive farm. The other thing was just a monstrosity, and I just didn't want to look at it anymore. So the general layout is next episode, we're going to finish up the town. Then after that, we're going to have one episode each for the big, like, bosses of the game. We're going to go Guardian Temple. So we're going to fight that. We're going to go Wither, and then we're going to do the end. So those are going to be pretty cool episodes. We're going to spend some time filling those, making sure they're good. I don't know exactly how that's going to go, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. This is really the first time that us three together have beat the game, because usually what happens is either Damien or I go off, or JP and I go off, we beat the game, and it's not something that we all do together. So we're really keeping pace with each other. JP finally got all of his armor because he got excited after he won the building competition. And yeah, that's how the next episodes are going to be. That's the end of this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's going to come to the end pretty soon. Faster than I'm really happy to admit. I'm going to insert this somewhere into the video. So, also last night, after the clip cut out, we also finished the cloud because we thought that was long overdue. So, we think it looks pretty cool. Do you guys see that? We think it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks absolutely magnificent, and no one else can say anything about it. Simple as that.
Makes sense. And with that, that's the end of this clip, right, JP? Yeah. So, I hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys like this episode. There's a lot more to come for this series. We're never going to stop playing on this, but the end is near. When we beat the Ender Dragon, we're no longer going to be recording on the server. We will still be playing, but we'll update you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying. Bye.